Deep space. Cold, unforgiving. The starship Erebus cut through the emptiness, a lonely sentinel on a perilous mission. A distress signal, faint but insistent, drew them to this desolate corner of the galaxy. LV-768, a remote mining planet, known for its harsh conditions and even harsher whispers among spacers. The signal garbled, panicked, a chilling echo of a nightmare unfolding light years away. Captain Alara Thompson gripped the command chair, her face a mask of steely resolve, but her eyes betrayed a flicker of apprehension. The void held its breath. The Erebus plunged deeper into the unknown. The Erebus hummed with a nervous energy. Shadows stretched and danced in the flickering light of the ship's corridors. The crew moved with a practiced efficiency, their faces etched with a mixture of anticipation and dread. The silence was broken only by the hum of the ship's engines and the intermittent crackle of the comm system. A sense of unease permeated the air, thick and suffocating. Every creak of the ship's hull, every flicker of light, seemed to amplify the tension. Captain Thompson stared out at the approaching planet, a swirling mass of gray and brown. Her brow furrowed. She had seen fear before, felt it in her own gut. But this mission felt different. The distress call, the silence that followed, it all set her on edge. The Erebus shuddered as it entered the planet's atmosphere. LV-768 loomed large on the main view screen, a desolate wasteland of rock and dust. Canyons carved deep scars across its surface, testament to the relentless winds that scoured the planet. The mining colony, once a beacon of industry, now stood silent, a ghost town swallowed by the desolate landscape. The Erebus descended slowly, its powerful engines battling the planet's gravitational pull. Captain Thompson's voice was tight, filled with a mix of determination and caution. The organism, a harbinger of doom. As the landing party prepared, a shiver ran down Dr. Anya Sharma's spine. The ship's sensors had picked up something strange on the planet's surface, an energy signature unlike anything she had ever seen before. It pulsed with an eerie rhythm, a discordant symphony of the unknown.
Captain, I'm detecting an anomalous energy reading. It's faint, but definitely there. Anomaly? Can you identify it? No, ma'am. It's like nothing I've ever encountered before.
The landing party touched down on the dusty surface, the air thick with the smell of ozone and a strange metallic tang. The silence was deafening, broken only by the hiss of their respirators and the crunch of their boots on the rocky ground. The colony sprawled before them, a desolate collection of prefabricated buildings and mining equipment, now covered in a thick layer of dust.
Spread out and stick close. We don't know what we're dealing with here.
Come on, let's see who's home. Yes, ma'am. 2 o'clock, moving towards the processing plant. Jenkins, did you see that? They moved through the colony, their every step kicking up clouds of dust that swirled and danced in the dim light. The buildings were eerily silent, their windows dark and lifeless. But then, a flicker of movement caught Captain Thompson's eye, a shadow moving quickly across the far end of the colony.
They approached the processing plant cautiously, their weapons raised. The building loomed before them, its metal siding rusted and pitted. The main entrance was ajar, the door hanging precariously from its hinges. A faint sound emerged from within, a low moan that sent chills down their spines.
Hello? Is anyone in there?
The moaning stopped. A moment later, a voice, weak and raspy, answered.
Help me. Please, help me.
The voice was coming from deeper inside the plant. They moved cautiously through the building, their flashlights cutting through the darkness. The air was thick with the smell of dust and decay, and something else, something metallic and cloying. They rounded a corner and found him, a lone miner, huddled in the corner, his eyes wide with terror. His face was pale, his skin clammy, and his breathing shallow. He was covered in a strange, viscous substance, the same substance that Captain Thompson had noticed on the ground earlier.
It's okay, we're here to help. What happened here? Where is everyone?
The miner shook his head, his eyes darting around the room.
Gone. They're all gone. Taken by the whispers.
They got the miner back to the Erebus, his words hanging heavy in the air. Whispers? What did he mean? Dr. Sharma examined him, her brow furrowed in concern. The substance on his body pulsed with that same strange energy signature she had detected earlier. It was growing stronger, spreading.
We need to get him back to the ship. This, whatever it is, it's affecting him. Jenkins, get him to the medbay now.
As the Erebus lifted off from the surface of LV-768, Captain Thompson couldn't shake the feeling that they were leaving more behind than they had found. The miners' warnings, the strange energy readings, the eerie silence of the colony, it all pointed to something sinister, something beyond their understanding. They had journeyed into the void seeking answers, but they had found only more questions. As the Erebus disappeared into the vastness of space, the whispers remained, echoing in the darkness, a chilling reminder of the horrors that lurked in the shadows of the universe.